Hello everybody, welcome back to Sunset Fields Campsite. Happy Friday. Congratulations Wikis, you made it. I don't know what that's from. I think it's from a movie that I've not seen, but that's what Comrade Dan says, and we all appreciate Comrade Dan's at this campsite. Hello everybody, hope you're having a good time. So, funny story, you all know schedules. You're familiar with the concept of schedules, yeah, we all use them. They're pretty common in these hectic, busy days that we find ourselves in. You look at a schedule, you think, I understand this is straightforward, this tells me when events are happening, so that I may go to them. With streaming, with VTubing, this is slightly different. See, the thing about VTuber schedules that you may or may not know is those aren't for you. Those are for streamers. Those are for me. When I put a schedule up, it's less about making sure that you can find the stream and more that I can find the stream. So, true story, what happened approximately 5-10 minutes ago is I posted a little preview up. I'm like, normally I would do this in the middle of the day, but I can't really do that whilst I'm at work, so... And, can't schedule tweets on Blue Sky, because one, they're not called tweets anymore, because that would just be convenient. And two, they don't have scheduling features yet. Anyway, I digress. The point is, didn't do it in the middle of the day, I don't normally would. Didn't do it straight after work, because I was eating a pizza and watching our dear friend Ori's new stream. By the way, you should follow Ori Plays on Twitter. And no, not Twitter, Twitch. That's the one. And it got to the end of that stream, and I was busy chilling out there, and I was like, okay, now's about a... Thank you, Diamond, yes. Ori is wonderful. So I got to the end of that stream and I thought, okay, now's a good time to post a little stream preview. It's, it's starting about an hour. Because I'm thinking, well, of course I start in about an hour. I always start at about 10. And then I put the thing up. I think, give people an hour's notice, that's fine. And I look at it, and I see I'd written on it quite clearly, 8 PM UTC. And I thought to myself, oh fuck, that's right now. So here we are. See, whenever I have to adjust my permanent schedule, it is as much an adjustment for me as it is for anybody else. Because sometimes, especially when it's to my own detriment, I can be a creature of habit. So it's gonna take me a little bit of adjustment to figure out when exactly we stream these days. Because, yeah, that will change. It will continue to change, so please bear with me if there are any hiccups. Just, aw, thank you, Sparrow, hello. Hope you feel better soon, bud. Yeah, so, bear with me. If you have me on Discord, just ping in the Discord, be like, yo, what's up, Georgie, what's up? Where the stream at? What you doing? You okay? You good? I'm probably okay. I just maybe fell asleep or forgot what time it was. But now that I do remember where we are, what we're doing, and what time it is, the answer to all of those is trains. It's the time for the train arc, everybody. I had this amazing... Where's the streamer? You're looking at it, buddy. This is it. This is what you get. This is what you paid for. I mean, you hopefully paid for appreciation of the things that we produce here at the campsite. In association with Georgie Sunset Streaming Enterprises .llc / not a real company. Yeah, train arc. So I had a weird idea. I may have told this before, but to reiterate, basically this came from my mod addiction. I was browsing through the Nexus, as one does, looking for sweet, zany, cool Fallout mods, and I happened to see one or two of an interesting theme, and at some point I managed to come up with the pun of train arc off of training arc, and it kind of spiraled from that. I was like, okay, well, if I do show off these specific mods I found, which are just very silly, and then also try to work that into a whole themed week, well, what can I do? And it turns out quite a lot. This is not... Hey, Sin, how you doing, buddy? I see. Ed's getting all the pats. I see is well earned. I'll tell you what. That boy Fluffy. He's a very good lad. big on hugs. So yeah, I found a selection of games that were A, affordable, and B, not excessively simulation-y, because Train Simulator is just a real old thing, but it does cost a rather large amount of currencies. Why don't we just double check that, just for a laugh, a jape, a lark? Hello, Sin, you have your gamer setup done. I am excited. Please do post pictures somewhere that I can see them. I wish to see your battle station. Let's see here. Train. Well, see, we could go Train Sim World registered 4 for £30. The fact that there are 4 of those does not surprise me, but the price, it doesn't also really surprise me. Hold on. Train. Oh my god. There is. Yeah, these games are pricey. Holy shit. Yeah, no. I'm looking at DLCs that cost £20 and £30. Ugh. Look, OpenTTD looks bad. Problem is, it's easy to get into and well described, and definitely doesn't require an hour of wiki reading beforehand. So if anyone doesn't know what OpenTTD is, it looked to me like the train equivalent of Dwarf Fortress, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. If that doesn't tell it to you, then I don't know what does. It's like, sure, I could do it, but, I mean, listen, I did this week for a bit. I'll be clear with you. This was a joke, it is a joke, and it will be a joke. I am not like a dyed-in-the-wool, is that a real phrase? Train enthusiast. I think they're neat. That's about it. I just think they're neat. And thus, we embark on a journey together. Hey, listen, if you don't live in a country where train travel is a feasible method of transportation, it's pretty neat, you know? I mean, sure, it might be late and expensive. Do you know how expensive fucking trains are now? Too much. Too much. It's too goddamn much. Ugh. Like, it was cheaper for me to fly to France than it was to get a train. Can you imagine that? I blame you, French rail system, and also British rail system. I blame you. Anyway. Posted battle station Discord. Okay. Let me see. Using one earlier today. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Battle station. Assessing. Ooh. 3 monitors. And you got some nice pictures back there. Who we got? I don't know who that is. Maybe I should, but they have swords. Alright, also... Wait, is that a... Do you have a Zombieland Saga fucking... Oh, you do! I want that. Tell me where you got that so that I may have it. I envy this. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay, well, look, you should join the Sunset Fields Discord so you too can see Sin's battle station. Where do the doors go? Yes. Actually, that's a good question. You know what? It's probably a trick of perspective. I'm sure the doors are just fine. Well, shall we begin? I think we should begin. I had to go with a demo of this. It has a demo. Oh, I got an artist alley. Nice. Oh yeah, I should go to more cons. Sorry, I could listen to this. This is God from Super Mario 64. Such a bop. Is this Koji Kondo? What a legend. Alright, let's boot this game up. Yeah, so this had a demo, I tried it out. Actually kind of tough to get the high scores, quote unquote, for this, but otherwise, pretty damn fun. Yeah. Elgato, no. Alright, I'll take my cue to mute the music. Now, turn off... Wait, how do I do that again? I do that by this. There you go. But also by telling the game to capture. Could you do me a favor and get captured, sir and or madam? You want to go to that. There you are. And then maybe actually capture, please. Love art in my room because I love art. And why wouldn't you? Well, we can hear it, but we can't see it. How? Oh, no, there it is. Hey, look at that. You got mouse tracking? Fantastic. Okay, that... God damn it, Diamond. God damn it. That's... You know what, we'll just slide on past that. Let's play station to station. Look at this, it's beautiful. It's made of voxels. We got a campaign to do. Oh, neat. Sunforged Sands? That sounds suspiciously similar. If Peanuts, get on that, if you please. Right, but we're starting in Greendale. That's a... Now, wait. Now, if anyone remembers old British TV shows, was Greendale was where Postman Pat was, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. It's a band with an L at the end. Sorry, that took me a second. Yes, yes it is. Alright, let's enter. Okay, level 1. Then again, it's, you know, if you're gonna make up a place name for a quiet, rural countryside, you could hardly go further. I mean, that's pretty spot on. So, only goal, complete all 11 buildings. So, what this game is, we're just connecting places up. But certain places are like production buildings, some are, you know, places where we need to send goods, all that kind of shit. Hold on a second, let me just turn the graphics settings down from maximum to high. So that hopefully it's kind of smoother. Wow, that... Maybe medium, maybe medium. Postman Pat did live in Green. Told you. I remember. That dude was awesome. Medium. Oh, that's a little better. Alright, so we can zoom all the way in. Which I didn't really do much in the demo. Which I suppose is kind of a shame, because you get all the way in, you can see all of the beautiful stuff. Mouse over the building. It's a weed farm. It makes a wheat. But we gotta build a station to connect one building to another. Ah, but rotating is the same as zooming. But I can use R to do it. Okay, I got it. Gotcha. Yeah, so we can just pop a little station down. Press spacebar, click station again. Oh, right. Yeah, so now we just place one near there. And then we can just take one connector like here. Wow, this is I'm actually gonna turn this to low, I think. That's dropping more frames than I care. But yeah, then we can... Oh, look, it's a little doggy. Oh, that's adorable. Low. Yeah, I need to need to upgrade this computer apparently. Oh, that's much better. See how smooth that is. Because children, including me, sang the first 2 lines to be Postman Pat, he has a dick made of baloney. No one should know, he's eaten from it. It rhymes in Dutch. Okay, I'll take your word from it. Yeah, I think there is a grand and ancient tradition of making up different lyrics to the Postman Pat tune. Yeah, so it's got a tick next to it, so something is using its produce. So, yeah, to connect the next buildings, we've got to do that from a different one, since this one is already using its stuff. See, the problem I keep running into with this is we'll have a situation like this, right? We've got this line going across. Except, if I want to now get something past it here, through this station, I've already used up. Like... If I want to get something from the right side of this, it can no longer be moved or removed. Yeah, see, I've blocked off that connector, so if I want to... I'm going to have to build a bridge over this. Hey, Sicky, how you doing, bud? Okay, so that's another wheat farm. That is also another one. Oh, except that's immaterial because we're just going to 2 separate things. We're just reinforcing the skills. Gotcha. Understood. You got it, Captain, and so forth. Yeah, so really, as well as just building places. Oh, hang on, I need to build a station first, I think. Yeah. We also have to be careful, if we can, of not blocking off routes that we might need in the future. It's tricky like that. But yeah, whenever you connect a place, everything all expands outwards like this. And we get the nice close-up view of the terrain. This is really pretty. It can be very relaxing, but it's also the kind of game where if you want, you can get like really in-depth about how, you know, trying to get maximum points, maximum score, that kind of thing. And I'm not saying I won't do that because, I mean, you probably at this point know me well enough to know that me saying, oh, I'm not going to focus on getting this thing the most efficient possible is mostly a lie. I mean, having experienced this a little bit beforehand, I think at some point I'm just gonna have to admit defeat. Like, I'll replay a little bit just to, you know, if I think I've done a terrible job and I can see, oh, we could obviously do better than that, then yeah, well, maybe I replay a little bit, but this, no, we'll just let it roll. Thing to bear in mind is, okay, can I can just put a station down in the middle of this. Control direction. Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's letting you know that you can move nodes and stuff along the line if you want to get it around a specific part of terrain, which is pretty useful because, see down here, well, Peanuts is kind of in the way. You have an amount you can spend each level, and things like bridges, for example, cost way more than just laying a simple track. So if you build like crazy routes that go all over the place, you might just run out of money before you can do anything else, and then fail. And failure, that's not what I'm about. That's not my thing. Alright, so now we got Dairy Farm, produces 2 milk and 2 cheeseries. I don't know how advanced this gets, but just from the demo and from this, it just starts off with like, yeah, here's milk and wheat and cheese and bread. Just real nice, simple stuff. It's cozy. I realized this was a strange statement to say out loud, but I want to see the cheese train. So there's another thing it's not going to tell you off the bat. Okay, let's link this around. If you connect multiple resources at once, you get a bonus for that. So, by getting these 2 connected first, and they're not exactly transferring anything at the minute because they've not got any input. They have needs but no produce. If we connect them both at the same time, then we'll get a bonus for having the 2 connect, I believe. I really like this. I mean, obviously it's also a voxel game, but it's very Minecraft in the designs of these places. Although the scale is obviously going to be way off if you tried building this. That said, now I want to see someone build these. Like, okay, if each of these blocks is a Minecraft block, which is basically like a meter, these things are going to be huge. They're going to be like 30 meters tall. Look forward to having to deliver enriched thorium to the nuclear power plant. It might happen, you never know. Alright, let's just get a straight line there. So now... Yay, stack bonus, see? And then we got a 20% because we got 2 at once. Level complete. We win! Wait, hang on. Cows detected. Moo! Oh, look at him! That's great. Man, I bet the artist on this game must have had so much fun, like, designing all these cute little buildings. And, like, the whole game, actually. Like, look at that. Is voxel work just like pixel work, except cute? Uh-oh. The one thing that I'm a little I don't know if disappointed is the right word, but it doesn't actually focus too much on the dynamics of, like, railway physics, if it were. Like, okay, two trains coming in towards each other. This one just phased out and became the other direction. So, like, it's not a high detail train simulation as so much as it is like a neat little relaxing puzzle game, which is fine. We can have both. Although, to be honest, I don't know that I have any in-depth train simulations on the list. We've got this, and then, what was the other one tomorrow? It's not Unrailed, because that's a different game entirely. Railbound, that's it. That one is also a puzzle game, but yes, train is aesthetic. Spare no expense. Complete long railroads with a combined length of over 2,200 meters. Yeah, so now we start getting challenges. Although I don't know if I actually get anything for completing these challenges, so much as, like, bragging rights. It would be interesting if there are things later on that require a certain number to unlock, perhaps. Maybe, like, different styles of buildings, like different skins. That'd be cool. Alright, I'll give it a go. Going for length. So now we've got bakery, needs flour. The mill produces flour from wheat. And... okay, yeah. So just complete all these in sequence. But again, since none of these are going to actually get the things they need until we connect it to the wheat farm, if we build these in reverse, we'll get another of those stack bonuses and get the sweet, sweet moolah. So let's... yeah. We'll connect it from this side. I know it says it wanted maximum length. Whoop. Okay, let's just bring that back a touch. Because these guys don't have a great turning circle. I don't know if you knew that about trains. Kind of hard to get around sharper bends. Ika, hello buddy, how you doing? Alright, we actually do need a station for this though. Ika, tell me, how do you like trains? Are you a fan? If you answered anything other than yes, then we shall correct that today. And by today, I mean this week. How far am I on this? So that was 300. Oh, if that's 300, we can easily do 2,200. Not a problem. Alright, next. Ooh, we're already seeing new stuff that wasn't in the demo. Alright. Fishing dock produces fish. Look at this. Let's indicate the depth of field a little. That is such a neat little place. I want this as like a Lego cassette. Lego is basically voxels, right? If you think about it. This scratches the same itch, I think. Challenges of the stars, 1 star for completion. Yeah, but what do the stars do? Is what I'm thinking. Ooh, what is this? Something is under construction? Oh, are we gonna get a building there later on? Oh, hello, wild horse. Thanks, you want to get back to Stonehearth? Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, looks like there's buildings in all these different places. Oh, so actually that solves something that I was... that I thought was an issue with the demo. Because I was saying earlier, as you progress the level, more buildings become available, right? But you can run the risk of building yourself into a corner in some ways. But now they have these something is under construction things. These weren't there before. So you can see where they're going to drop future buildings down and plan around that somehow. That's genius. Okay. All right, I'm in. Okay, city needs everything apparently. But to start with, we're just going to connect the dock to there. Because that'll get us new buildings and stuff to work with, I imagine. Yeah, let's... But the question is, where to put the station? Okay, I'm going to put it, like, here. Because I think we're going to have to go up the valley that way. Yeah. So let's take this one and bring it down this way here. That should work out. And you know, we could just put it next to it here, so that if something... Oh, we might be able to get something down there too. Either way. Yeah, look at that. Neat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get the collectibles part. Like, I am all about collecting. Dude, is this fish train? Look, there's barrels full of it. I feel like I might want to adjust the depth of field a little bit, but still. Cute. Ah, but that didn't give me any new stuff, so I do need to connect this whole line as well. So that's producing bread, though, which is what we want to go to here anyway. So actually, since this is a little bit inaccessible from here, if I can get this line down... Oh, I can too! Yeah, see, it will connect things in sequence. Like if I connect up to that, then it will still make its way up to the city. Oh, that's neat. There we go, that gives us new stuff. So now we get cheese up here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so here's where we want to be a little careful, I think. This I'm gonna put off to one side here, because it doesn't matter about the back end of this. We're not going to send anything that way. So we put the station here, and then this one here. Right, we can just connect the outside one to these. Although, first let's connect these, I think. Either way, no, we should do this first. And we could just connect... Ah, no, that's going to go around the building there. The building? The cliff. One of those things. Yeah, we can do it if we're just a little careful. See, in my... in my care to get maximum efficiency out of this, I sort of denying myself the long crazy loops that might get this star challenge up. We're only... not even halfway there, and who knows how far through the level we are. Oh, exactly halfway. Okay, so... of course, I could just build some extraneous buildings and, you know, get the length up that way. Seems a little much. Who knows? The complexity may yet expand exponentially. Oh, this city is all built up now. I love that all the buildings expand from when you connect the trains to it. Like, we get this whole church in the middle now, and all these other, like, houses around the outside. What's this down here? Is that just like a... Oh, they just got like a cliff there, it looks like. A little house on the edge. It's cute. And like little street lights too. Wouldn't you like to live in a town like this? Look at it, it's gorgeous. Right by the sea, steam trains. I mean, that might make things a little smoky, but hey. You know, wide open countryside. Now, where was I? So that place is all complete. And what we've got is another source of wheat. So, again, we want to work backwards down the chain to get maximum efficiency out of this. And once again, we want to be careful that we're not locking ourselves out of anything in terms of position here. In fact, what I might do is we can just put this like back here. We'll put this one near the mill, and we do have to make sure we get it close enough, otherwise it'll not actually link to it. And then we can drop one down here. So we're gonna leave this path from the mill open so that it can get down to this way, connect to all these things eventually. So we're gonna go on the outside here, so we're not locking ourselves out anywhere. And I think we can probably just connect to whichever of these, won't matter. Get the bonuses there. Now this whole area is gonna get all greened up. It doesn't really make that much sense why everything's suddenly green because you got trains, but it's a nice visual effect for sure. Like, look at this place. Like, just the wheat farm, the tracks going right through the middle of the fields. That's gorgeous. Can you imagine, like, being sat in the train and you go past to just, like, fields of wheat? Does it have a pub? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, it should. Old Town should have a pub. Like, that building could be a pub. It looks pretty nice. I mean, really, any of these could be a pub. Because pub comes from public house, which was just like, I guess, a house that was open to the public. And you'd go in there and drink. You know what? I may be, how you say, talking out of my arse. I know a public house is correct. I don't know that it's exact function. Trains bring life to the countryside. Yes. How are the fish and chips? Fish and chips are great. Ooh, new town. New town who dis? This many new buildings, it's gonna be hard to maintain a good overview. Oh, so you bring up tab, you can bring up all the stuff. We don't need that. Like Ace Ventura, it's been so many years since I've seen that. Like, literally, probably 30 years. Or closer to that than something else. Huh. Okay, so... I suppose... Let's put down the station for town first. So we're gonna have routes from the cheesery, the dairy farm, to that side. We also need... yeah, bread, right? No, but that's already... Yeah, so from up there. But it's gonna be a little awkward to get from this connector, so we'll probably go from down here and connect those up. So we've got the bread, the fish, the cheese, and the milk. So all we gotta do is connect these 4 buildings to this train station, and we are good to go. So given that this is an early level, and it's purely scoring me based on the distance of track we create, and we have a lot of money to make tracks, let's just get these stuff out there and connected, and we'll be set. And honestly, if we don't get this just in the course of building this out, then forget about it. I'm not going to chase down every star. Maybe I should. Who knows? I'm just too efficient. Yeah, let's bring that one down like so. And honestly, we can just take this one and connect up to that side. Whoops. And then it'll be, yep, all linked up like that, see? Which we are still 400 meters short. But so be it. It's fine. Level complete. I mean, I could just build some more tracks. Like, I don't know, where's 400 meters worth of space? We just put in a rogue train station. Or connect something to something that doesn't need connecting to. Like, we just put in a little bridge here. And then bring it around. It cost me $200 something. But, you know, that's the goal almost done. I just think, with all those extra goal points, we could surely do something. And yeah, we can just connect these up. Star challenge complete. I don't know what it means for me in the long run, but hey, we did it. Next. Wonderful. Okay, next up. Finish the level with a lot of money left. Probably easy. And now create the level without creating more than 2,000 meters of railroads in total. Okay, now that I can handle. Just be efficient and be be cheap. Understood. Ooh, what's this? Pretty confident? I'm pretty confident. I think I can handle it. I mean, I would have done it on the last level if that was the goal. Okay. So, is this a trick question? All they've given me is a mill and a wheat farm. Except, maybe this is just to illustrate that bridges are expensive. Well, if so, then you have made your point. We already know. Yeah, like, just for that small distance, that's $12 a regular track and $50 a bridge. Makes sense, I guess. I saw in the demo, and will probably come up later on, you can get, essentially cards you can play that will give... Oh, I guess I could have gone around the... Oh, well. I didn't note... honestly didn't notice there was an incline there. That probably would have been cheaper. Oh, well. What's done is done. Indirect connections. To save on railroad costs, this bakery can receive flour indirectly via the station at the wheat farm, since it is already connected to a mill. Yeah. Okay, so that's something we had figured out from the demo, but glad they're telling us here. So you don't need to have each building directly linked to the thing it needs. You can go through other places, like a railway network. Simple. Dairy farm and cheesery, okay. Because again, just saying we can send things all the way down the line. I guess that's nice though. Yeah, if we put it here, because it's going to want us to go around the corner, I bet. Can I get... Yeah, we can. So let's add that in. I kind of like this, like, long, drawn-out thing, because that's how railways kind of actually work, instead of this, like, whole jumbled-up thing, but... No, it's a good look. I like it. It's a real sense of journey, right? You know, you start down at one end, you just go the whole distance, see all these different places in between. Now connect the fishing docks and the city to the network, display everything to the city at once. Except, as I said, if we connect it up to this first... Yeah, let's go like that. We do it this way, and then once we connect it to the city, everything will connect down the line, and we'll get maximum points. So yeah, it previews what's about to connect, so we're getting all 4 produce down there. And it already grows into this huge settlement. Yes! Yes! You're the man now, dog. I guess it must be somewhat random, like the way it builds out, because a lot of these, well, the building styles are familiar, right? But I think the layout was exactly the same. Maybe it was, but you know, it's going to vary dependent on the landscape it finds itself in. It must have like different slots for buildings, and then we fit the station in there as well, of course. It's interesting that you can build... Ah, yeah, because it can delete stuff that's in the way. That's neat. Ah! Knocked my headphone out, buddy. Such a weird role for Sean Connery. What? What, was he in Ace Ventura? Okay, that was a lot suddenly. Oh, oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't even think about it. Punch the keys, for God's sakes. I've never seen that movie. I've just been on the internet a long time. Alright, we got cheese, we got bakery, we got fish, we got wheat, dairy, the milk. So the question here is, in what order do we want to connect these to get the most out of our bonuses here? Okay, so we're gonna need to follow the lay of the land, right? Watch that movie again and then that scene have a burst out laughing. I would too. I would too. That's great. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Thanks so much for the resub. How you been, dude? I've seen the photos. I see Mrs. Searle is out having a good time right now. They're a gig on, yes? Hope you've been doing well too, man. I'm doing a little puzzling today. It's time for it's the train arc, not training, only trains. Going to a burlesque. Oh right, dang, nice. All right, let's try to avoid corners too much here. So we wanna stay under 2,000. But I mean, I guess we're just gonna do this in the way the only way I know how, incredibly smartly and efficiently. Yeah, no, this is... I figured it would be good to start off with something like this for this weekend. Because, I mean, Lord knows I need to relax a bit. Because starting a new job is stressful. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but winding down will definitely be required. No, I like taking the time to zoom in on these though, because I never really did that during the demo. Just like, how does this game work? What does all this mean? And I don't even know if you could in that, because I don't think it gave me the controls for it. It was more like here's how everything plays. Or controls rather, but no, this is excellent. So for this, we can just go direct. There's nothing else that's coming from this. What are the trains being missing? It's quite simple. The trains is just hidden messages given to spies. Man, Black Ops was a fun game. Was that like in Black Ops 1 or 2 or both? They were both very good. I think that was probably like the last Call of Duty that I played with any seriousness. And I'm kind of glad that I was there for that era of it, because that meant that I was around for like all the best memes. Like, has anything come out of any of the like games in this series later than that? In terms of, God, I was gonna say peak Call of Duty humor, but that sounds like such a ridiculous fucking phrase. It was, what do the numbers mean, Mason? And everything from, was it Modern Warfare 2 as well? Where everything was just, Ramirez, X this Y with your Z. It's just fucking, every action you did was just some dude yelling at Ramirez to do this basic task. Ramirez, press X to pay respects. Okay, I didn't play that game. But, in hindsight, I wish I did. Just for the ridiculousness of it. Wait, was that the one with Kevin Spacey as the villain? Was that before or after people realized he was an actual villain? Either way, very silly. Alright, star challenge complete. Huge bonus. Give me the cash. Hey, and we did the fun challenge. Sweet. We had to finish with only 500 left. Killing it. Okay, next. Although, that said, I do kind of want to try out the, that, like, sci-fi Call of Duty. That one looked pretty cool. Like, they had some good concepts in it. Okay. Same thing. Complete level with no bridges. Easy. All we gotta do is be a little mindful of what our future placements are going to be, keep an eye on the terrain, we'll be golden. I mean, okay, sure, it's a training level, but that doesn't mean we can't take it seriously. Defending with at least 700 left. Easy. Although, to be honest, that does kind of mean you can't be too cavalier with placing stations down, because that has a cost in itself, right? Like 50? So if you place a lot of stations and tracks down without connecting stuff, then you get no... Oh, you sneaky bastards, you see this? They start off like, yeah, don't place any bridges, easy. And then everything's on cliffs. Alright, well, we can handle that. Think you can bamboozle me with train track placement? You know who I am? Alright, I'm thinking... If we go like here... Yeah, it's gonna... It might be difficult to do both of these missions at the same time. But again, I don't know that I get anything in particular for having done these. So let's just try the ones we can do. And then don't sweat it, you know? Once the railroad is completed, you cannot edit the rails or connect the stations. So yeah. Oh, you can reload checkpoint. Or just enable no money mode. Well, that's not much of a challenge now, is it? If only we could enable no money mode in life. Although I guess you can by just, you know, playing... gambling or something. Okay, let's move that back. There we go, yeah, they get funny with the bends, like I said. Kind of like a diver. Alright, so that's all good. Although, do I want to connect that to somewhere? Wheat, flour to the... No, I think we'll be good. We just got to connect these two. Speaking of divers, though, I do have Dave the Diver. I do want to check it out. I've had it for a while. I've just not found the right time to start it up. Oh, right. You get these combined buildings. It's like a bakery and a wheat farm, but they don't... You have to connect to both at once if you're trying to do some weird combo. Yeah. We'll... Not a problem. Since we're just going for the no bridges thing and then having a lot of money left, we'll just take this real simple like. Although I guess the stack bonuses will help us get cash. Ooh, 2 towns now. Interesting. Oh, what is that? What is that sign? I mean, I guess it's bread, right? Oh yeah, no, it's bread at the top. It's a bakery, so... doesn't matter. Alright, so what are we working with here? Is it just the same? Yeah, it needs some of everything. So we can start by connecting to this one. Yeah, tell you what. We're gonna have to connect up here. So if we put our station like here, connect down to this one, and then we can go from here to here. That gets all these linked, and we've still got room to go out this way if we need, or rather when we need. So that's done. It's just gonna need, I'm assuming, cheese and milk and stuff, not a problem. Although, if they want me to link these two sides, I might be in a bit of bother. We'll cross that bridge. Actually, I suppose there might be a way to do it. If not, whoops. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting one, though. Oh yeah, I guess it's all going to come down off the mountains here. So, if that be the case, then we'll simply make provisions. Ah, yeah, they don't want you going over the water neither. Kind of makes sense. So we get that one going first. And... yeah, I guess we'll just have to connect off of this. But I think I'll go around the back. Yeah, just so I've still got that front connector so we can get these buildings in as well. Save building an extra station anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, all I've got to do is have money left and not build any bridges. Not a problem. And then yeah, like we figured. So, if this is... okay, yeah, just as I figured. We can keep these tracks separate. No danger. Send this around the corner to there. And then I guess the only tricky part is getting it down the cliff, which it turns out is not tricky at all. Go me. Yeah, I really like these zoomed-in views. I'm excited to get to some of the later levels and see, like, the big built-up areas. Because look at this. It's so charming. And off he goes. Really understand the appeal of, like, miniature, like, train sets and miniature railways and stuff. Because that stuff's so neat. Like, the guys who do that kind of thing are crazy. Like, I do a little bit of miniatures, but it's like for tabletop games, like armies and things, right? But model trains is applying that same sort of precision and detail over to an enormous, like, area, right? Because if I'm painting one guy, like a train set guy, is doing that over like a whole room or a whole table, like constructing like an entire scenic world. It's, you know, I guess I can put that kind of appreciation to anybody who puts that much time into a craft, you know? And that's another perfect finish. Heck yeah. Oh, look at the little kennel down there with a dog. All these tiny details. I love it. It really is. I mean, that's what a voxel is. It's three-dimensional pixels. I was gonna say it's like 3D pixel art. It is. It is that. Save a total of $300 by using cards. Okay, now we're teaching us about cards. Easy. Like colorimetric pixels. Alright. Volumetric. Yeah. I've never heard colorimetric before. Use cards to reduce the cost of railroads. Like new buildings, cards can be obtained after connecting resources. There are many different cards, each with their own unique uses. So yeah, we got cheap rails. Which is, you activate this, and just next time you build a railroad, so connecting the two places we have, it'll be cheaper. You just happen to be next to me. Okay, gotcha. Not a real thing. Understood. See, it sounds just like it could be a real thing, though. Yeah, let's put that there, so I'm not deleting too much of the natural scenery. Okay, cheap wheels is on. So then we just go swoop, and that's costing us 83 instead of 166. Don't know why I said it like that, but... Alright, so then we got the new cards, cheap bridges. Oh, okay, and that's only a third. So they're still pretty expensive. Ah, but then they immediately give us two ones there. Makes sense. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem, because we're out in the open. Still, I think if I just get that as close to the edge as possible, save even more. See, look, you can really see the difference. we go. That is pretty fucking steep for a train, though. I was really expecting it to just, like, pick up speed like a roller coaster. Oh, okay. Dang. Give me a whole hand. If only I knew any card games. I mean, I know how to play blackjack. Just about, but that's easy. Okay, what are we doing? I guess we're getting everything to the city. But... oh boy, that's a lot. That's too many things, look at that. Let me connect all 8 of those. Okay, sure. That's why they gave me all the cards, I guess. Okay, so here's what we can do, right? We can start at the bakery and go backwards. Let's just use these where we can. Save some cash, so that's... starts off that end of it. We get a little bit of reward there. We can loop these 2 into here. And then we'll have to loop all 3 of these into this entrance, and then we'll be good. It bothers me a little bit that you have to... the station always has to be the end point. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, not how I would run it, but... oh well. I mean, what I want to do is put the station in the middle and have these 2 just link up to it and sort of be a station of their own. But that's not how it be, sadly. Alright, so we'll do it like this. Not the most elegant solution in the world, but it will suffice. I mean, I guess I should make sure we're using these at any opportunity, right? So we do have that whole challenge thing. So, from there to there. So we've already saved like $200. So now we can... yeah, let's do this, right? We'll go from here to oh, I'm out of money. Have I suddenly failed? What the hell? I finished the level with $900 left. How did I run out? Okay, I guess I'll reload checkpoint. Can't believe they beat me at level 1. Oh yeah, no, I'm kind of hosed here. Well, hang on, what if... yeah, no, I'm gonna have to restart this level. God damn it! I can't believe this. So that's what I'm talking about. They creep up on you. These trains are insidious, man. Alright, we can do better. How much did I start with? 200? I start with 200, they want me to end with 900? Okay, sure, we can roll with that. Ah, that's... okay, now I gotta pay attention. Man, train game got hands. Maybe I need more training. See, you got it. You know your stuff. You know your stuff, I'll give you that. Okay, so I really gotta be using these cards at every opportunity then. I think we went right at the beginning. Because, I mean, there's only so many things we can do at this point, you know? Let's get that, yeah, the closest it'll let me. Okay, so here's... they introduce all these extra buildings, and I guess if we're gonna make that much money back, then I need to make sure I'm making money with every station I put down. Yeah, because I only start with 160. Each connected resource earns 140 though. Okay. So the real question is, what of the stuff we have put down is going to benefit by being connected? Okay, so bakery here. So if we go from here down to here, then that's a good start, right? So cheap rails down to there. There we go, that's a bunch more back. Now we can do from here to here. Get even more of an increase. Okay, so now we've got a little breathing room, right? So, still think we should go from here to here. Okay, that's a little bit of a connection there. They gave me the extra card for cheap bridges, but I've not really seen a need to do it. Maybe there's a better way to do this that involves a bridge, but I still think, even with the cheap bridges thing... Oh, I fucked up. I have fucked up now. I have not left myself a way out of this. So, this is why we use the cheap bridge card. Understood. But that doesn't even connect these. That's so... okay. So, when we hover over it, it tells us what is gonna help connect that resource. So at least we can plan a move that's gonna help me out. We'll use the cheap rails, go down to here. So that's cash. It's cash in the pocket. Still have no idea how I would possibly get $900 on this. Well, there is a city right there. Or there's going to be right there. Interesting. Alright, let's build to here. Okay, start challenge complete. Saved all that money. Ah, well, we're only a little bit complete here, so let's finish up this current section then and connect up this building to here, which is apparently going to get me a bunch of stuff. Okay, we can get a little bit of extra money. We can have some cash as a treat. Alright, we're not done yet. It's not over yet, Snake. Cheap rails, cheap bridges. And we get... Okay, that's where we need the bridge. That's a place where we need the bridge. So we want to connect up to this network. And we want to get into here. So, let's see, if I go like this, right? We go from there to... Let's do it on this side, just so we've got more room to fail. Yeah, that works. Yeah, only 46 to build it. That's still me making money. And then from there... Oh, more buildings. Aha. Alright, this place doesn't need anything else. And this place needs everything. So I think what we want to do is connect both of these places up to the network first. And I only need one station to do that. Alright, so we'll connect fish in here. And we connect these two places together. So now every other building on the map is connected, except for this city. So now when we take a line from here and connect it up to the city there, everything will connect to it. We'll get a shitload of cash and the stack bonus. Alright, hit me with that money. Oh yeah, okay, that's how we win. Now look at this place. Oh, because it's in the desert, we get a different style. Yo, look at this place. A little oasis here. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't even know what all this stuff is, like hanging drapes maybe? It is. Alright. Now we gotta get to a whole new place, I think. Maybe this is like a little preview, maybe the next area is all gonna be a more deserty. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it totally was. Sunforged Sands. Oh, this is interesting. It says, so... Is this like the whole... all the areas in the game? Oh yeah, it must be, huh? So once we've completed all the levels in this, then we'll get 2 more to go to. And completing any one of those will get us to this one, and then... Oh, so this is a shorter game than I thought. If there's a total of 32 levels in the whole last game. Alright. I mean, when they tried to steal your name, trying to scam all the campers. I mean, I'll allow Sunforged Sands. I mean, we have to allow Moonrise Meadows. They have legal rights, unfortunately. So Sunforged Sands, I mean, it's at least not here and, you know, a pretty different locale. You'd have to be a little bit inobservant to think you were getting a Sunset Fields camping experience and find yourself in a barren desert.
Those disgusting moonrisers.
Disgusting, I tells you. With the caravans and the camping pods. And the, ooh, blacksmith. Enter level, end of the level with $400. Click, find and click on 4 dromedaries. Ooh, that's a fun one. Find camels. If a new railroad supplies multiple buildings at once, you get the stack bonus. This requires you connect buildings in an illogical order. Let's try it. Generate the largest possible stack bonus by connecting the steelworks last. Oh, this is fun. Got a whole different stack of resources here. So we need coal and iron ore, and we make steel, which makes sense. Dromedary. That's such a silly objective. Find
this game
camels.
is horrible for me, having to organize the constant land purchases for you, Georgie.
We should get you an assistant or something, but... Ooh, look at this! That's a whole, like... coal digging machine. Love giant machinery. Now, don't get me wrong, I can appreciate... I love nature, love all things like that. Giant machinery, also good. Whether that be mechs or mining equipment. They each have a place. Camel sighted. Zooming in. Zooming in. The orb has decided to show you mercy. Alright, so what are we doing? We are connecting the coal mine and the tool factory. No, wait. Okay, so the tool factory needs steel, but we want to connect it to the steel producing place last. Gotcha. That makes sense, but we can connect it to the things that produce the... Okay, I see, I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down, as they say. So, oh, and they quite helpfully tell us, here's a good place to put your stations. Why don't you start with that and we'll work from there. I see. So now, if we go from here to here... and to there. Then we connect the steelworks up. Okay, but maybe I don't connect it like that. That would be silly. Just do that. That'll be grand. Cash money. Excellent. Okay, more cheap bridges, more cheap rails.
Well, I do know an Apple O Justice that's looking for work.
Yeah, he does good work. A little loud, but he's a good kid. Would it shock you to know that that was very, very close to a name that I had already had written down as a possible other character? Oh yeah, actually, speaking of coal mines. Yeah, look at that boy go! I love it. Okay. So what are we doing here? What are we planning? Wait, so that's an iron mine. And that's a coal. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool too. There's a lot of mining around me.
I thought Apple O Justice was a bit green and bitter, like his Granny Smith.
And people can get like that in their old age. We have to make allowances, unfortunately. So wait, steelworks last. Yes, that's what they were saying. Understood. So in that case, how about we go from here and then we can head down the mountains here to this one, and then we'll connect to there, and then it'll all be really good and cool, and everyone will have a fun time. Yes, I think that will do just grand. Alright, so we'll stick them there. Cheap rails for all the fun of the fair. Right. It's a long ass track, but it'll have to do. See, they just keep giving me all these bridge cards, and I say I don't need them. I neither need nor want to build bridges. Excessive, I tells you. See, look at that. Unnecessary. In fact, how is that even physically possible? It just is. It just works. We can cut out a little bit of the mountain. And you know, if enough trains go past it, eventually it'll just wear smooth. Look at that, flawless. Just not even touching the sides. Okay, so then we just go from there to there. Just give him a little space. Space! Ooh, tempting to just straight up go over the bridge there, but probably should go around. Man, I get tempted to play something like Command and Conquer. I get tempted because it's very funny, and like especially when it comes to Red Alert, like a very silly concept and setup. I'm just really bad at real-time strategy, unless it's specifically Pikmin, apparently. Oh. Now what do we got? What the hell is this? A water pump, okay. Yeah, just, you don't got a cow catcher or nothing. No, that's for catching cows. Exclusively. Only cows and nothing else. I want to see this thing in motion. If I'd known I could click on animals, I'd have been clicking on animals since day one. What are these guys trying to pull? Oh, so they only need tools and water. Oh, that's neat. Wait, hang on. Camel? Oh, it works great. Excellent. Okay, so where are my tools? There. This also needs... Oh, okay, well, as long as we connect them all to the same system, it should work, right? Yeah. We just want to make sure we don't use up all the water. Hey, Chudok, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're ready to... Hope you're in the mood for a little relaxing. Because I'll warn you now, this is not a terribly high-octane experience. This is chill. We're building railroads, looking at cool voxel buildings, clicking camels unnecessarily. Get here, get clicked on. The music's a little loud, but there you go. Meow. More of a cat sound than a camel, but you know, that's just my poor approximation. I mean, I've got this whole bridge thing, right? We might as well slam one of those down. Save a little distance. Okay, so that's not active yet because we've not connected it to anything. And honestly, I'm gonna have to think about... Oh, you know what we should do? I've got an idea. I've got a brilliant plan. We're only gonna connect to one of these cities direct from the rest of the network. With the other one, we're going to go over the canyon there. Alright. Check this. So here's Station A, here's Station B. This one's gonna connect down here to the rest of the network. Camels, no, get off the tracks. There'll be trains are coming. Cheap bridges. We just go over the top. It's genius. I didn't want to move the entire station, thank you. You can put that back. Yeah, and there he goes. That's very satisfying to me. Don't connect him yet. Well, when we connect just this last piece of track here, then they'll all get all the bonuses together. So all I have to do is connect this water pump to the rest of this, and then to there. Oh wait, I have to... Hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah, no, I need to connect this to this first as well. So, let's get cheap rails from... Hang on, let's bring that down a bit. So now that's connected, so all I gotta do is get this water in the network, and then we can do the final bit. And I'll be honest, that is giving me the most costly part, because I didn't save any other bridge things. I think if I can... Oh shit, that's gonna be real hard. Okay, hang on, let's put it there. And then... Oh no, we can do it. I think if I put the station on this side, it might be too close, though. Yeah, they ain't gonna let me get away with that. Yeah, a little pricey, but you just watch, this will all be worth it. So, everything now connected, except for this little piece of track right here. Maximum power. Granted. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did it. Did the whole thing. Heck yeah. That's very good. Alright, hang on. Let me see these water pumps. Oh yeah, it's just going back and forth. Well, why the steam? Oh, I guess they want to... That's powering the pumps, is the boilers. Neat. Alright, next. Alrighty, what else you got for me? Alright, next challenge. Create a railroad that connects 3 or more resources at once and costs no more than $70. Well, I'll do my best. See what I can do. I'll make you no promises. I'm a camp manager, not an engineer. complete all 18 buildings. Okay, this will be interesting. Alright, wow, we start... It's pretty open, huh? Well, we start with a lot... Ah, okay, so... This is an important card. Heavy freight train. Means that when we apply this to a route that we've just built, it will make 50% more money, as it says. So if you get that on a route in which you're connecting, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different things at once, then you can make a vast amount in one go. Cheap bridges and heavy freight train. Okay, so we've got tools and what are you making? That's from these two, obviously. Coal, iron. That's making the steel. So I feel like we can connect water straight off, because it's not really reliant on the whole rest of this system. Yeah, we connect everything up through here, and then to the tool factory in the city, and then connects up the steelworks last. That'll be a good link. So, do we want a bridge on this? Not especially. Not right now, anyway. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of distance away from the edge there in case I need to get something up through that. With this, we'll go just right here so we can get other stuff linked in. Same for this. So I guess I could just make a path like that and save myself the distance, but the bridges are still crazy expensive. Like, that'd be, even if I use this, right? This route comes to 76. Or, see, it's the same if I just go around. So I might as well save the card. So actually, let's save that route just in case we need to do something else with it. Bring the train in there, and then we're gonna go to the tool factory. So, yeah, let's head here. Like that. That's pretty pricey, but I think we'll use the freight train once we connect to the... Wait, hang on. Is that what I want to do? I don't think that's what I want to do. Yeah, no, we need to connect to the steelworks last. That's right. We can connect to the tool factory. Forgetting my own dang plan here. My own strategy out the window, just like that. Okay, so then to the city, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's leave some space on the left side of this in case we need to go off the hill there. Let's link those. We get a little bit of a bonus. But the important one is this link. Okay, and here's where we'll use the bridges. Save going up all the switchbacks. Yeah, we'll link to this one. And we'll use the heavy freight train. See, now we get 80% of that, so we go in all the way up to $500 on that. But look at this guy we get now. I haven't looked close at this. Got a whole new train. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, these buildings are gorgeous. Look at that stuff. Have you ever taken a tour around a steelworks, or like looked inside a Form 1? There is this sort of science center that I've been to that's based out of a former steel mill. Or steel plant, whatever you want to call it, right? And there's all sorts of... They have this display where they'll, like... It's not active, but they'll sort of demonstrate what, like, the arc furnaces would look like. And, like, just the sights and the sounds of the whole thing. It's so cool. Steel farm, yeah. You plant iron and coal, and you harvest a crop of steel. Actually, my science teacher, my physics teacher when I was in college, this was the kind of guy who had worked, 100 different jobs. Any job he can think of, he'd done it. Older fella. And he was saying he'd been on a team dismantling one of these furnaces. And they're in there, like, taking up the layers of brick at the bottom of this furnace. And, all starts off normal enough, and they go down layer by layer of the brick. And eventually, they notice that things start to get slippery. And I'm thinking, what's going on? We're only, stood on bricks. What's getting slippy? And it turns out there was so much residual heat trapped in the layers of this arc furnace that their boots were melting. Which is fucking insane! Like, I mean, okay, sure, you need vast, insane, like 1,000-degree temperatures to melt steel. But the fact that it was still that hot, like, deep into the floor, was absolutely insane. Anyway, what are we doing? Coal mines? Steelworks? Holy shit, we got a lot to do here. Alright, what's our end goal here? We've got a lot of factories. We have 2 factories, 2 iron mines, 2 steelworks. And... wait, only 1 coal mine? Am I see- oh no, there's another one over there. So wait, all the stuff needs connecting but not going to any destination yet, so we're gonna have 2 sets of tools left over from this. That is interesting. That is implying to me that there is a way we can do this that's gonna get us maximum connectivity here. So the way we did this before was we would connect everything except the steelworks, right? That's how that's gonna work. So I think if we connect all these buildings in a way that means all we have to do is connect to this final steelworks, it's the last connection, then that should work, right? So we can connect 1 coal mine to it, we can connect the other steelworks to it, but so long as this is our final end point, then we can get all this other stuff to it at once and reap all the benefits of that. So, for this we're going to want our cheap bridge. We're going to connect from here. And we're going to want to go to... wait, hold on. Yep. I'm going to want to go to here. Make sure that's connected. Yeah, and we'll just do just a short little track like that. Regular freight train. We get a little bit because we're using the coal from this, but the rest of it is going to be all in our favor. So let's start. Now we do got to be careful, a little bit careful here, that we don't run out of money in the process of trying to do this, because that is a possibility. As long as we do a short little track like that, should be okay. Suppose the real key to this and to getting this profit thing is connecting the tool factory here to the steelworks, making sure we save a cheap rail for that so we can get it under the $70 cost and connecting all the other resources. So in the meantime, how to make the best use of all of these, right? We could... so for the tool factories, they need steel. Yeah, honestly, we can connect these in any order, doesn't matter. Like, none of these are going to connect to each other. So all that remains for us to do is to reap the benefits. Question is, how best... we have one cheap bridge. I might want to use it here, to be honest. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and stick a station down there. And get another one. Yeah, we'll put it there, I think. So let's try this, right? Cheap bridge, cross that. Yeah, that's saved us a bunch. So now that's linked. And we'll go from there to... Now we gotta be careful with this one, because this one we need to be pretty close to this. So let's put it here. We'll use one cheap rail to go from there to there. And honestly, I'll save the... We don't want to use a heavy freight train at this point, because none of this stuff is going to produce anything for us. So what we can do is... We'll just go around the outside of this and get these two linked. I think that's probably the most straightforward route. And we've got one city under production there, so that's going to go from our outside loop here. So all we need to do is use the inside to get to this other coal mine. Like so. Now from here to here. So now all that stuff is connected to itself, so this final step of track, cheap rail, it's gonna cost us 19, and look at that. That's 5 resources gonna connect. And we use a heavy freight train on that. Immediately, 647 on one link. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay, double water tower, 2 cities, and that's it. So, all we're doing here, we're going to connect the water pumps to the network. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
The insurance paperwork on all these locomotives and rolling stock is a nightmare.
Ah, but think about the profits, buddy. Think about the profits. You gotta be a little, you know. Just think of the future. Think of what we can make from this. We'll expand camping across the railways. Honestly, camping via rail is a good idea. Because, I mean, walking to a campsite is great and all. But you might be carrying a lot, and there's so much of the world you can get to via rail. I'll tell you what. Alright, so we're gonna just do a simple connection to over here. Might be a little much, sure. But final link. Heavy freight. All the bonuses. And
the Georgian Express. I like it.
Oh, I love that. That's great. Level complete. Oh, this is very fun. Oh, look at that. Look at this land we have conquered with our rail. I mean, sure, it's a lot of heavy industry. Probably not going to do wonders for the environment in the long run, but that's why you stick it in a desert. Look, we're bringing all the water to the camels. Actually, I wonder if anything else makes a noise when you click it. What about you, train? No? Okay, well, that's fine. We can just listen to the dromedaries. Maybe the birds. Do we have any birds? We don't have any birds. Okay, next. Wonderful. Alright, 3 more stages left in this region. So, make $800 without placing a single freight train. Ooh, passengers? Ooh. Ooh, now I'm excited. I haven't dealt with passengers at all yet. Okay. Tell me. Explain to me. Passengers have arrived. Connect a city with another city using a passenger train. Create a passenger connection. These connections... excuse me. Oh, gosh. These connections earn twice as much money, but they can only be direct connections and they cannot transport resources. A city only needs one passenger connection to be completed, but more connections will earn you extra money. Interesting. Okay, well, we start with... Oh. Okay, so that... Yeah, we got 3 cities here. So... Well, we can only do 1 to start with, right? So let's put a station here. And we can eventually get to both of these. Yeah. Let's think where other connections will go to these from, though. If that is indeed... Well, actually no, because we'll connect them all via the network, except we can't... Really? Can we? Because the passenger thing can't... Maybe they would need a separate station for that. I'm sure we'll find out. Let's just start placing things. Luxury passenger train. Regular passenger train. I guess let's start with a regular one. Oh, cute. I like it. I wonder if we could see tiny people. That'd be good. Oh, we got tiny animals. Yeah, I think that would really make this. Ah, but yeah, it's abstracted, isn't it? Well, that's fine too. So then let's connect this one, and we'll do this one with the luxury one since we have it. Whoops. Let's go... Let's put it this side. Yeah, that's a longer one, so we do that with a luxury one. And we'll use cheap rails, because it's pretty long. This city can still be directly connected to another city. Then all cities will be directly connected to each other, which will earn you extra money. Oh. No kidding. So you can do it in like a triangle. Wait, hang on. No, cancel. Oh, but I've already gone... Okay, what if I just go around? Haha! Interesting. Alright. Okay, so I have not completely wrapped my head around the scoring for that. It's like... Okay, so it's getting me... Yeah, so I guess if we're connecting... We can connect the first ones just whenever we're connecting secondary connections on the network. There's when we want to use the luxury passenger trains. Okay. It says we want to... Oh, make 800 without placing single freight trains. So I guess we can still place ones so long as we're not... We do that before we place the freight train, right? Is that how that's working? So if I place this down here, right? And we connect this station here. We'll do a cheap rail on this. We connect these two with a luxury passenger. Yeah, then we get the bonus. And if I connect this one to that now, and also do that. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense. I got it. Though, now none of these cities have any of the resources they need, so that has to be the next thing we do. And we have... well, not enough for 4 of them, but we can start. We can get started. So, let's go ahead... well, all this is kind of blocked off from it now. If we go here and bring a route over to this dock, that should be pretty simple. Yeah, we'll even get rid of the cheapest bridge thing we got going on there. We have one way into the system there. And honestly, that's all we need, so let's start by getting that. Surely? Surely not. Well, we already have the goal met, so why not? Nice, so now they've all got all of their needs met. That's when it expands and is showing all pleasant and happy like. We get some extra resources, some extra buildings, which is the key part. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what we need. So we'll connect all of this stuff first before we hook it up to the rest of the network. We could go and even through this top one. That won't be too bad. Wouldn't even need that. So, no way I can get both of these towers in though. Sadly. Yeah, let's just go something like that. Not the most elegant connection, but it will suffice. And then we'll just go from here out to here. Yeah, that'll... again, not elegant, but it will do. Let's try not to go into the mountain. Yep, and then we just want to pop a cheap rail. And that should be most of it? Wait, is this not connected? Did I fuck up? How did I fuck up? It's just... oh, because it's not going to the city. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, here's what we do then. This is why I left these ones open. So, we can just put in an extra line here, and this is only the goods line. Oh, I see. Oh, that's clever. That makes you really think about where you're putting the lines. Oh, and it's the same with this one too. That's so weird. Oh, I do need to connect these two. That is really cool. You wouldn't think that would add such complexity to it, but now it's suddenly like, oh yeah, you can connect all these, but do it again. That's clever. Oh, good, good, good. All right. Let's try and finish this region off. Okay, make 2 railroads cross each other 3 times. Oh, what? That's harsh. I mean, I guess I could do that just with 1. Actually makes you think how to connect the stations rather than just connecting everything as cheaply as possible. Yeah, you really have to think, like, hard about where you place stuff. I'm kind of lucky that I managed to get that first try. Because the demo was really helpful with that, honestly. The DNA check, indeed, indeed. But of course. Okay. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. Coal, steel, iron. What's the catch? I don't... Alright, so... Well, I guess let's finish here. Yeah, we'll give it the most room we can. And I'm gonna go straight up the side of the mountain here. Yeah, let's connect these. Well, no, let's connect those last. The catch is behind the coal mine in that dip at the top left. Oh, here? Oh, yeah. I was totally gonna leave that. You are correct. You are smart. I would have just left that unconnectable. See, if you could edit these after the fact, that would completely change the whole dynamic, but you can't. You are locked in once you complete a railway. So, if that is the case, we need to make sure we have at least... Actually, is this... Something is under construction. It doesn't say it's a city. It doesn't say it's not a city. None of these say that they are a city. You crafty buggers. Alright, well, let's... Let's do our best. Cheap bridge. Up to here. No, up to here. Let's give myself a few more options. Not gonna use heavy freight yet. I don't trust like that. It goes so orange when you complete these. Like, okay, this says desert to me. This says snow to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, it gives me a funny read on it. Okay, yeah, that's the city. Alright. So, it's okay, we left our link to it. Although it's not a passenger link. Because we don't have stuff. Oh, man. What am I gonna do? Oh, hello. Railroad crossing. Allows the current railroad to cross other railroads without creating bridges. Only works where they cross each other at right angles. Aha! So we can use that across here. Oh, so that's why you would have that two railroads cross each other 3 times. You would make something like all the freight stuff cross each other, and then when they build another city like down here, we just send a passenger line straight along the middle. I bet you anything that's what's happening. So in that case, we need to make sure that we get 3 different lines across this canyon. So we got water there, tools there. All we gotta do is not connect... Well, connect the tools last. I mean, this is doing nothing, except chilling. Alright, we got 2 buildings there that are going to connect to the water here. Probably. It's making me, like, paranoid over every choice I make here. This... Well, it's just going to be a short stop. Although, if I can get that without getting in the way of this, like that, is that gonna be worth it? Hardly, I would have thought. It's only connecting 1 resource. Ah, but then we've got to connect to this anyway. Okay, so we can do that. We'll have just 1 line for passengers and another line for goods. Okay, now we'll freight train it. That gets us cards. Okay, yeah, bunch. That's good. Yeah, it's everything. Ah, but... Okay, yeah. Tool factory. Water pump, tool factory. And none of these are a city. Oh no, there's the city, okay. And one here, too. Okay, I think we can do this in the way we were planning. We just need to be real careful about what order we do all this in. Right. So we have the coal mines. 2 of those. We got coal mines, iron mines, steelworks. Steelworks we want to connect up last, as always. And another steelworks there too. Huh, that's a little inconsiderate of them. We can connect the iron here. Because we got 2 steelworks and they're so far apart, like I can't get both of them to be last. Only one of them can be, you know? Unless I do some kind of shenanigans. Still. Okay, so assuming this one can't be last anyway. Let's just get it into the network now and save ourselves the bother. We do have... What's this one going to be? This is a city? Yes? Yes. Okay, so that'll have to cross a bunch of lines anyway. I'm sure this will all become apparent in due time, you know? It only seems super complicated right now because it is, and they don't give me all the answers right away. So, let's then go from coal mine to coal mine. Oh, that's a coal mine. And, okay, that's both. That's fair, we can do that too. I can handle that. This is within the limits of complexity. I think we'll use a cheat bridge to hit this one up. Get down there. Okay, yeah, it's connecting just that one in, but that's kind of unavoidable, I think. And we wanna... Oh boy, I kind of messed this up. Messed this up, even. I think. Well, it's not perfect. And we can have imperfection. This is fine. I think we want to... What we want to do is have this connector here first. Yeah, well, let's do that. 82. What are we connecting? Not even that much. It's like 1 resource. So forget about it. Just do a regular one. Maybe I'll come to regret this. Maybe I won't. Okay, but now... Oh, I have mixed train. Ooh. Carries both goods and passengers. Oh, I have so many options. I kind of feel at this point that I am not using enough of these. Oh well. Yeah, there has to come a point when you stop being the bestest in the entire world. And that might be this day? Heavy freight, let's do it. Just a little bit of extra cash. So now all that is plugged in, but the steel is not going to this... Oh wait, doesn't matter, we got new buildings. Okay, here's where it gets real interesting. Cities, cities, cities. We need to think of a passenger route that is going to cross 3 different goods lines, right? I feel like that has to be the key here. Or it's going to cross it 3 times. So if I went like... Oh, maybe if it's just we take a line from there to there to there. Let's try that. I feel like that might be the solution I'm looking for. Not entirely certain how all these work yet, but I think we can do it. Alright, so... riddle me this. Railroad crossing, cheap rails. And we'll go from here... to here, to... down here. With a luxury passenger... No, first we do... how many of these we got, actually? First we'll do regular passengers. Then we'll do another railroad crossing and cheap rails from here down to this. Do we not have a cheap bridges? No, okay, in that case. Just pay for the bridge, so be it. What do you mean bend too tight? What are you talking about? It's fine, just do it. Do that one as a luxury one. I guess that's not what they meant by that. I'll allow it. Well, I guess if I wanted to connect that one to that one, then I'd have to do some other shenanigans, but I guess that's not necessary. I still gotta link all these up. Alright, well, what we can do is just make sure that... let me see, steelworks. Yeah, that's gotta connect down here, so I could just take it from this end and connect that up. But since we have all these other buildings down here, let's link these first, right? So we're gonna take the water from... what do you mean no connection? We're right there. Take that down to... tool factory? Yeah. Like that. And do the same thing on this side. Oh, I should probably make a station first, eh? Yeah, put that one in there, so it will go... I'll just do the bridge. Still need to get goods to the bottom left city. I do gonna have to figure that out. I mean, if it comes to it, I can just put another station on it. Or I'll see how this mixed train is gonna go. I wonder if that can use the passenger rails. We're gonna figure that out. In the meantime, let's get these connected with a heavy freight. Okay, so that's both the steelworks now on. But the water's not being used, the tools are not being used, because they've all got to go to this city down here and this one. So, let's try that mixed train, I guess. The question is how to get them on this loop. Well, we could... let's see what happens if I connect these. Well, it won't let me do a mixed one. but it will... Okay, it's only going to connect to that. Right. So I should have used on this line mixed passengers or something like that. So that one's out. However... Yeah, we'll have to pay for another station. But what I can do is connect to this like so. And that will also not allow a mixed train? Maybe it has to be from station to station. I suspect that's the case. Okay, so hold on, get rid of that. Remove. Okay. So if that's the case, we still need to get a link from this city to this city. So I can take a track around here, get railroad crossing, which will go across these, and connect to here. And if I then use mixed train, then that connects all of those. So all I have to do then is get goods to this one, and we'll just have to make a separate station for that. Not fully planning ahead properly and having a patchwork railway system just makes it more realistic. You know, that's fair. I guess that's fair. Alright, yeah. And then we'll just have to connect to that. Heavy freight. Well, we did not complete either of our goals here. But again, this is fair. They've made it complicated now. Now it starts to get challenging. Alright, next. Again, I'm pretty sure these are just for bragging rights. Alright, let's do this final stage here and then we'll wrap up for today. So, our goal, our star challenge, big stack, create a railroad that connects 5 resources once completed. Good lord, let's try it. Do you reckon that's gonna include like passengers as well? You need all the stars to fight the final boss. Yeah, what is the final boss of a train puzzle game? Like, I don't know, planes? I got nothing. Alright, what we got? We got coal, we got 2 cities. We got 3 cities. And a tool factory. And a, oh man, where to begin? Alright, so we have, they start us off with heavy freight, luxury passenger, and mixed train. A giant cow with a train catcher. Oh, they're asking me to plan out what's gonna need a passenger link and what's gonna need everything else. Oh boy. Alright, so let's think. We know where to use heavy freight. That's easy. When we need to use a mixed train is when we have a city that's off on its own that's going to be difficult to get goods to. Space at the top left means there has to be one line. So mixed train. You think from there? Because I think we can get something just off the edge of the cliff. Like we could send passengers out on one side to get to this. And we could send... You know, we have a lot of factories near it. I think for this one, might be better to do the mixed train because there's one building next to it. There's all this stuff, but I think that's going to be easier to connect up here where they're close together. And especially with all this stuff too, we could get to this place. And then from there to there, we can just do as mixed and carry all of that down the way. So I think that might be when I start on that. Which would mean that the luxury one send passengers off the edge of the cliff. Yeah. The luxury one would want to be rather, like a separate line that goes the length of this. Once we've connected these two, maybe. Assuming there are no other buildings. And no other cities, rather. Alright, well, let's try my theory. So that's all it is. A train theory. Yeah, build that station to there. And, yeah, I guess... Well, if we're sending both down one line, it doesn't matter if I leave any of these open, so... Let's cheap rails off the bat, because we're making a long line. We'll do that as mixed. I mean, it starts us off with passionist, so that's good, and we can connect... We can ignore that connection now, because everything's going to there. So, we could... Well, let's not worry about coulds right now. Let's just focus on connecting the steelworks last. So we could connect the tool factory up to one of these lines here. So let's think like this, right? No, we're gonna put the station on here. We're gonna leave space for passenger lines going out the other side, and this one is just gonna be for other stuff. We have a bunch of money here, so don't gotta be too worried about, or do I even want to have it be near the city right now? We can put the station there and reconnect it later on. Yeah, we can connect all the coal mine. Well, probably not the water pump is not ideal to get there. But wait, yeah, no, we can connect everything except the steelworks, right? Damn it, now I'm confused. If we have the water and the coal go to the tool factory. Wait, where's iron? Oh, it's here. We have water, iron, and coal go to tool factory, and then to the city. That's fine, and then we just connect the steelworks after. Wait, no, we can't connect the water to the city. That's silly. The water has to go to the tool factory, and then to the none of this is gonna be perfect. Nothing can be perfect. We should stop waiting for it to be. You know, well, maybe it can. Maybe I'm just bad. I really couldn't tell you. So I think we're gonna go up here to tool factory with the water. Like so. Nothing else is going to be put down. No, something's going to be put there. That's going to ruin my day, is that? Go to there. Coal mine and the iron mine to there. Yeah. Except it can't have them both go there, so it'll have to go as a loop. We do have something being made there, so that'll probably connect up to the coal mine once it's done. So let's leave space for that. It's not the prettiest, but it will do. And then that's gonna go... I guess it'll have to go to steelworks first, right? Alright, so let's make it do that. Let's make that happen. That can go to town first, yeah. Now that's how we do it. How foolish am I? Very. That's your answer. Oh, look at how many resources that's connecting right now. Heavy goods train, please. Yeah! Big stack. Totally on purpose, too. I mean, mostly it was. Oh, absolutely I'll take new buildings and things. Okay, that's a lot. But no more cities. Oh wait, no. Okay. But no more cities. Mountain train. Ooh, what is that? Special freight train earns you extra money based on the height difference between the stations. Oh. Well, that's something. Alright. Now we have the capability for goods to get down here. We have passengers getting to there. We need to figure out... Okay, this one already has goods, and it doesn't have passengers going to it yet, so we could still do that. What I think we want to do, since it doesn't look like there's going to be... Oh, whoa, 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 unhappy salmon! Hello, everybody! Welcome, welcome! How are you all doing? Thank you so much for the follow, Cabra Loca. Pleasure to have you. Wait, did the beep not go off? Ah, there it is. There it is. Thank you, thank you. What have you guys been doing today? Welcome. Oh, Lou, thank you so much. Oh, for the winter. Yeah, you know what? We can get a little chilly. It's gonna happen anyway. How you guys been? Oh, Doom 3, nice! The best Doom. That's a joke take. Please don't cancel me. Welcome to Train Week. Mecha, hello, Andy. Started Doom 3 for the first time. Ooh! Oh, for the first time? Oh, you are going to be in for a treat. Yes, we're in the middle of an intense train arc right now. Do you actually love it? No, I think Doom 3 is just fine. I have no strong opinions on Doom 3's quality. I had a fine time playing it. I don't think it's the best one. I just think it's fine. And also, okay, maybe this is a hot take. I don't think having to switch to a flashlight was that big a deal. If you could have a flashlight the entire time, then is there any problem? Then what's the point of having dark areas? Really fun. Also, trains. Yes, we're in the doing a little station to station. This is a brand-ish new puzzle game with voxel trains. Let me zoom in a little bit. Look how fucking cute this is. Like all these little guys going around. Hang on, wait. We need to find... There are also tiny animals. It's great. Finished all the Dooms except for 64 in Nightmare. Ooh. So I can tell that Doom 3 is a great Doom game. Ooh, my personal favorite, ooh. Very fair. Very fair. Oh, here we go. Look at him. He's made out of blocks. And it's kind of hard to hear, but he does it. There you go. Makes a tiny... Oh, hello. Bones. I didn't even see these before. Look, we got like skeletrons in the middle of the desert. Is it Doom 64? Oh, hell yeah, there is. Mexican... Oh, welcome. Welcome from Mexico. Ascendant Lizard, hello. Trains? Oh, yeah, trains. So, for all you new folks here, let me introduce myself. My name is Georgie Sunset. Welcome to my campsite, Sunset Fields. Actually, let me show you one real quick second. Yeah. It's, we chillin'. It's a little unseasonable weather right now, but I hope you enjoy. You also got live cat reaction. This is Assistant Manager Ed. He's a very good boy. He deserves all the pets. He works hard for this camp and deserves respect, damn it. But yeah, in the middle of a train arc. All this week, we're playing train games because I thought it would be funny. So today we've got Station to Station. Tomorrow we're playing Railbound, which is also a puzzle game. Sunday, we're going to be playing... What was it again? Fallout 4. Now you may say to yourself, Georgie, camp
and hello
manager.
from the camp's legal representation.
Oh, of course, yes. How could I forget? This is Peanuts, right? My lawyer. Trains are cool, yeah. This is why we're doing this. On Sunday we're playing Fallout 4, which does have trains in it, but it's not normally a train game. I am going to disprove this notion. We're going to make a train game out of Fallout 4, using mods. Many mods. Train-themed mods. Alright, but until then, we have a puzzle to complete here. So the aim of this game is just to connect all your little cities and resources up in a...
And hello from the camp's aerial support.
Magoob, hello, welcome. Good to see you. They keep throwing new elements in at me, and I'm scared and confused, but also enthralled. This is very fun. Right, so riddle me this, right? We want to connect these two cities with a passenger line, yeah? But the mountain train, well, it's a freight train, so that won't even count. We want to just use a regular passenger train, I think, yes. So I think let's use the inner connectors here, and yeah, we can probably afford one incredibly expensive bridge. Maybe not. Maybe I just go around the corner here. If I can figure out a way to path this without it getting incredibly choked up. Alright. Ooh. Hang on. Let's go around. Okay, almost. Alright, so we get that one in. As I want to do just regular passenger, yeah? Oh, but won't that lock me? No, I can go across this, so you can do a railroad crossing that. So that's gonna be regular passenger train. Expensive as heck, but it gets us cash. But now, if I can connect this one to this one, that's ludicrously far, but we have a cheap rails thing for it. Then that should be super bonus cool points. And we'll get a special shiny medal that says, well done. And you know, I'm all about special shiny medals. That last one might be entirely fictitious, but we won't know until we try. So let's just turn that on to start with, right? Yeah, oh, it's gonna be so much money to do that. Okay. Well, if we just do a tiny one, right? Oh, wait, we don't even need to do that. We can totally cheat. And by cheat, I mean play really smart and cool. Okay, so let's see. Can I get this around that bend there? Probably not. That's going to be like a turbo bridge. Yeah, that's no way. There is a no way. To get to there as well? Let me find out. Oh, I'm sorry. No, don't make a giant bridge there. What are you, crazy? You out of your dang mind? There we go, that's better. You get the participation you tried medal, and that's the most valuable medal there is. Yes, okay, we can cross there. And then, if we can cross here too... No. Okay, right. Oh my god, look at this line. That is glorious. Right, it costs me $156 to make this line. However, when I put a luxury passenger train on this, then it wins me 210, giving me a net gain to money. That's okay, we got the maximum out of that. I'll take that participation medal, thank you very much. Alright, now all I gotta worry about is resources. Right? So we have this steelworks, which doesn't have any of its stuff either, so that's not linked up. So if I... Okay, we have a goods line, right? We have a goods line going from all the stuff into this city. We have one going from this city to this one, so now we just need to make sure that this one can get goods of any kind. And I think what we want to do then is if we can connect it to either this coal mine or that one, then that'll get it. That's our in, right? So we might want to give that a hold off. So actually, for now, let's just start hooking the rest of this up. We can connect this one in here. That's harmless. We still got that mountain train to use as well, and I don't even know where we would use that. You know what? We'll need to connect to this one somewhere with a mountain train. Maybe from here to here. That's probably the biggest elevation change we can get. So let's go freight here, since that's just a regular one. And let's connect here with closest we can get, like that. Regular freight there, and one more to... Okay, yeah, that's gonna be probably the best I can do. We just get it around the corner there. Okay, so that's bringing stuff to that. Is that ideal? Well, that's what we got. I've only got the... No, I'll do a heavy freight on that. Why not? We have a bunch of them. Not the best score I ever did, but it'll keep the money flowing. Make everything nice and shiny. So, I think that's going to be the last link that I make. That should probably connect all these two cities up. However, we have all this other tool factory set up to connect to, and I'm wondering where's best to link that up to. Because ideally we want to get it linked into this other goods network first. Maybe if I send it over the mountain path here. Right, so if I put railroad crossing on and send it across here, that's not the worst it could possibly be. Yeah, that might work. All right, we're gonna link up like so. So that's tool factory. The key is just to connect steelworks last, right? But I mean, we're gonna have to do that anyway. Yeah, we'll just do heavy goods to steelworks, like we've been doing. That crossing is a mountain train, you reckon? Nah, because it works by height difference between the stations, and these two are on the same elevation, I think. What we want to do is go from this one to this one. But that's got to be the last thing we connect, because that's going to connect everything else. So we're going to... Yeah, well, that's going to be one station there. Is that going to connect anything if I link this now? I don't think it will, so we can just do... Oh boy, that's pricey. Why is that so pricey? Holy shit. It wasn't that much... Oh, because I didn't turn on railroad crossing. Okay, yeah, much better. So we can put that in. Let me hold off on that. I gotta think about this a sec. I want to be able to get one link from the tool factory to there. So to do that, I will need to get both of these connected to it first. Oh yeah, so we'll just have to place it like so. One factory here. Just go around that a little bit. For cheap. Okay, yeah, I still had railroad crossing but selected, but since I didn't use it, it said, alright, we'll let you off. Which is real generous. They're forgiving my being a dumbass. Okay, now, from this station to here, obviously that's going to make us a lot of links, so we use heavy goods there, heavy freight. Railroad crossing. Between these, that's a little bit of expenditure, yes. A little, kind of a lot. Yeah, oh, it even tells us here, height difference 1 meter, grants a bonus of $3. So we'll do a regular freight train. But now, we can link these two, and see that's connecting like a bunch of stuff. Now it's going to grant me a bonus of 170 based on the height difference of 40 meters. Which goes on top of the regular connection bonus and the stack bonus and the train bonus, and we get over 1,200 United States train dollars. Sunforge Sands completed! Oh, that was cool. That's so much thinking. But then we get all this fancy, fancy business. Gorgeous game, very fun. How lovely. Okay. Let's see how we do. See, we only had one of those levels that I couldn't... Yeah, we had got one missed star challenge and one missed funds challenge, but I think we did pretty well otherwise. Okay. Well, since we just had some lovely, lovely guests, and since I'm getting into this, let's do just one or two more stages extra. So let's have a look at Riverbend Woods. Riverbend Woods, even, or Flint Hills. Yeah, I like the look of this one better. A lot greener. I like it. Oh, this has more than 5 stages. Okay, that's... Don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I guess... makes sense. Alright, cool. Remember, so let's check it out. Star Challenge Environmentalist. Complete the level without having a single tree removed by a railroad. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't expect them to take account of that. I just figured it was be like, okay, yeah, obviously if you move a train track through a tree, it gets rid of it. I figured that was just like a necessary element of the gameplay, but I didn't figure they would ever factor that in. It's weird that they have stuff like that when they also have the immediate buildings of sawmill and logging camp. But hey, that's, you know, this is a gameplay and story segregation, I guess. Alright. Not gonna be another building there, so let's be careful about our placement again. Oh, like, okay, so it's even telling me specifically with a warning flag, hey, this is gonna fuck up your thing. So, let's just be real smooth and careful about it. Okay, well, I guess I can just move the... Yeah, that works. Okay, cheap bridges, treat rails, nice. Ooh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. We didn't check out the new buildings. Carpentry workshop. That's a nice... Well, holy shit, trees! Trees, God, help! Pretty small, pretty basic. I mean, you know, it's a shed you cut wood in. Not much needs to be said. But... Oh, that's neat. You know, sawmill. Why is it the first thing I think of when I hear or see about a sawmill is Skyrim? It's because the first thing you do out of that game, once you get out of the opening sequence, you go down to Riverwood or whatever it is, Whiterun. There's like the little town by the river. There's like the second place you go in the game. And they have a sawmill there, and you can just like operate that and get wood resources from it with like this whole sawmilling operation thing. It's so weird that that's a thing that's in the game. But that's Skyrim for you. Skyrim is a wonderful, weird little creation. Alright, so we have cheese, dairy, sawmill city. And they still have pastures and stuff to make me worry about. It's a tiny row-off, yes! That's what I'm saying, I've not seen a person in this yet. Which is a real shame. Oh wait, they're gonna pay me to remove these trees? Oh, you're outrageous. I mean, I don't know how a person would look at this kind of scale in these little tiny voxels, but I want them to try. If they're gonna give me a camel, they can give me a person. They can give me a little voxel man. Okay, but for real, how best to handle this? Ooh, thank you, Magoob, yeah. Oh, whoa, Higa, hello! How are you doing, guys? Also invalidated challenge, yes, in quite so. Welcome, everybody, to Sunset Fields Campsite. My name is Georgie Sunset. Hello, Button, hello, guys. How's everybody doing? Let's head back one sec. Yes, welcome, everybody. Higa, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much, buddy. Was it 22 months? Good lord. How have you been? How was animation? Did you get a lot of good work done? Yeah, well, you join us in the opening minutes, opening hours of the fierce train arc. We are doing our best to become stronger through the pursuit of the glory of trains. Hope you all been wonderful, guys. Yeah, we're checking out a game today called Station by Station. This is a neat little train puzzle kind of game. So our goal here is linking up all these little resource buildings and cities and stuff and, you know, puzzling this thing out. Animated played a bit of TMNT for the NES. Nice! Yeah. And, like, okay, at the surface, it's a puzzle game. But it's also excessively cute. Like, you zoom all the way in, and you get all these little trains and... Look at it, it's beautiful! Like, I love pixel art, right? Like, I've, you know, played all I've played every old game. No, like, I've played a lot of old stuff. I think pixel art just has a wonderful charm to it. I haven't seen a lot of voxel art. Like, I guess Minecraft counts, but it's so huge. Like, the blocks in that, like a 1x1 block is essentially a meter in Minecraft logic scale, right?
Fear the power of our locomotive might, as we make the historical foundations of the Georgian Express.
We shall travel the world in style. No, this is lovely. It I suppose what it's most similar to that came out recently that I can think of is was it called Terra Nil? That like terraforming game, right? Yeah, that one was really short for the amount that it cost, but it was really beautiful and a really fun game at the same time. But yeah, this one is probably not also very long. There's only like 6 collections of levels. I think maybe like, what did we say, 32 stages total? But it's also much more reasonably priced, so I would recommend it based on the time I spent with it today. I've also been not thinking about how I'm going to solve this yet. Oh, it does need furniture. I think... Oh, I see. So we can connect this to the city without issue, because it's not gonna have the resources it needs until we connect stuff to the other side. Okay, so I can just place that down and actually build a station here, though. That would help. Yeah, we just drop one down on this side. Then we can go around the trees here and connect that in. Don't want to make it too much of a habit of that, though, because we're not going to get the resources we need. So, I think... Okay, given what we've got left, we're going to connect via the dairy farm to the city. So that's going to be our last point of contact. So, yeah. Let's put the station down here, right? We're gonna need to go up the cliff here, unfortunately. Oh, we do have a cheap bridge, though. I'll use cheap rail, too. So we can just make that gap real easy. And then connect to... Yeah, we only need the one station there. That's fine. And then... Okay, so that's connected. Well, not ideal, but it'll do. So then, yeah, that side is going to connect to the city, and the other side is going to connect down to the sawmill here. So let's just try and get around the corner. I'll use cheap rails on this. This is going to be a bit of a longer one. Oh yeah, that went smoothly enough. And then for the final one, we're going to use the heavy freight, because all that shit suddenly gets connected, and we get all the bonus of that plus 50%. Beautiful. And then everything gets all green and pretty. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So you could, all the different stuff it's carrying all goes on each train. Imagine that, a whole wagon full of cheese. That's incredible. Look out, boys and girls, the cheese train's coming around. And all the kids come running and cheering to get that daily allocation of cheese. Oh, what a society. Oh, it's all empty. Gone back to get a fresh load of cheese. Wait, so what's this one carrying? This is furniture, right? Whole wagon full of cheese, that's a nightmare waiting to happen after dark. Oh yeah, only runs during the day. In the morning even. Okay, sawmill, logging camp places logs. That makes planks, so we want to connect that last. Yes, yes. Yeah, okay. We've also now got to consider passengers. Well, we've only got the 2 cities. So that seems simple enough, right? Except we're connected on the wrong side. And we've only got... Ah, dang it. Wait. Hang on. That one has all its goods. So it only needs to send passengers down to this one. And then everyone else can deal with the other stuff. Except we've only got... Oh, that's a problem. How am I going to get furniture to this without blowing up the rest of it? I'm going to have to do some kind of shenanigans is what I'm going to have to do. Expensive shenanigans at that. Alright, well, let's just start with a passenger line and then we'll figure out the rest in a minute. So we're just going to go up through here and then to the other point here. That's your luxury passenger. Okay, so now that one's 100% complete. It's sent passengers, got everything else. All this top part is done with, so all we have to worry about, kind of, excuse me, is down here. So we can... Well, we can get all this stuff in. We just need to get a freight line. I guess we'll have to go around the top, right? That's got to be the way to do it. So we're going to create a station here next to the dairy farm. And we're going to put on sheep bridges and do the most grotesque, like jump over that track and up onto this cliff, and then down to this station, all to avoid going through the woods. That's so expensive. Jeez. Okay, make it so. That's nasty. Okay, milk, cheese. So this one needs station anyway. So does this. We're going to send... Yeah, that has to connect to there, which has to connect to that. The other thing we got to do is sort out all of these. So the furniture, as long as the furniture is the last one we connect to this, then that's going to work out just fine. So here's what we do. Again, going to be kind of expensive since I got to go up a bleeding cliff. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Oh, I wanted to keep the station, damn you. Wait, did I just... I didn't, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, good thing I can just undo that. Okay, station. We'll connect to there. So that's now in the network. We can send the line up here through... Oh, need to put a station here too. Of course. No, don't delete the trees. Just up and around to that. Regular freight. So that... Oh, did I do that in the wrong order? Sure, I guess I did that in the wrong order. That's fine. I mean, so be it. Alright. We'll go from these two. That's only... Yeah, I think I messed that one up a little bit. That's alright. Sometimes you don't do your best. And that's fine too. Okay, now we're very close to being done. We're gonna get the star at least. I might not get the fun challenge, depending on how I play this last bit. So, connecting to the station has to be the last part. But I think if we just connect everything else first, we'll be alright. Yeah, we can connect those two. And then if I do this, that should finish the level. And so we'll use heavy freight, see if we can make back the rest of that money. I doubt it personally, but we can try. Yeah, not enough. Just shy. Few critical mistakes in the order there. Still, we got the level done. That was a cool... I like it. It was very nice. Still got the same style of city, but hey, you know, can't expect... I mean, I guess it was in the same kind of terrain, like the deserty area was nice. I wonder what other kinds of styles of building they're going to give us. Yeah, $59 short. That's a shame. That's alright, though. Remove exactly 15 trees with a single railroad? Okay, well, I tell you what, guys. We've taken a look at this final area. I don't know, we just got raided, but I am kind of tired because I'm still adjusting to new schedule and everything. But thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no, brain going. Okay, gotta wrap it up. This is a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, if you like just a real simple, casual puzzle game, and not even... Well, it's not even that simple. Like, they throw in complexity at just the right kind of speed. Thank you, Magoob. Yeah, new job is still adjusting. Yeah, it's really pretty, and yeah, you like pretty relaxing, chill stuff with beautiful. You know, I might recommend this to Frexel. I think she can handle it. I think she can handle the brain stretching. All right, so let's get some tunes back. Let's head back to the campsite. Let's ditch this cold weather, shall we? Let's get back to the beautiful autumn. There we go. Ah, wonderful. Okay, folks, so we have an exciting, action-packed some of the time scheduled for you this weekend. Oh, Creeposaurus, thank you so much. Welcome to Sunset Fields Campsite. Feel free to put your tent up anywhere you please. Now, yeah, we've got tomorrow, we have Railbound, which also looks cute as heck. Sunday, we have Fallout 4, The Train. Surprise, hello, appreciate it. Yeah, we've found a cool sounding quest mod and a little power armor mod as well. I'm gonna check those out. And on Monday, we have a game that I have not heard anybody talking about, which looks amazing, which is called Russian Subway Dogs. This one looks fun. I am looking forward to that one. But until then, let's all send you all off with a raid. Ooh-hoo! Oh, well, would you look at this? It's time to make a delivery, folks. We are raiding Sparrow. Phantasm, only the coolest delivery driver you have ever seen in your lives. Now, let's see, your raid message, folks. There we go. Georgie and friends are camping in your stream. If you are a wonderful, wonderful subscriber, you can grab that first message. Otherwise, grab that second one. And we are going to send a raid over to Sparrow, who's playing a game called Helltown, which I don't know what all that is, but it sounds spooky. Speaking of Helltown, and just the month of October in general, I do have plans for Halloween. We are going to be playing Resident Evil 4 this year. That is going to be after the train arc, of course, but once that's done, we've got Evils to Resident. Hydrate, I will do that, thank you so much. I have a little bit of water left. But I'm gonna go get some more. But that is enough yammering from me. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night, whether that be evening or sleep time or what have you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Hopefully I don't forget what time my own dang stream is at. But we'll see. Good night, everybody.